All right. Hi.
Hi, Mustafa.
Hi. Can I ask you first of all before I start? I didn't want to ask not to disturb you, but I really want to know that do you believe God or no?
I don't,
You don't believe God. Okay. And what is the reason behind?
because I don't have enough evidence to have the belief.
Hmm. So were you used to believing and then you stopped believing it?
Yeah, I stopped believing.
Yeah. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge that you pushed yourself very hard to believe that, and at the end of the day you couldn't find any way to believe that, and now you're not
No,
believing. I feel like that. My
that's not the case, but
no.
anyway,
So is it like that? I'm asking.
it's not like that.
Okay. So like you research a lot about religion, and you also right now you discussing about God existence.
Yeah,
And so it's mean that you still like trying to achieve from it something, or you just trying to believe. I don't know, are you or no, but I feel like that because you just start like keep searching it. So what is the reason behind then?
because I like this topic. I like the concept of God. That's why. Just because I don't believe something exists, that doesn't mean I hate it, or that doesn't mean I don't wish it to exist, right? It doesn't mean anything. I mean, right?
It is means something because like example, if I don't believe law like between relationships and like a men and woman laws, and if I'm keep watching like love movies all my life, is mean that I'm kind of believing law, and then I'm just trying to
Okay.
explain myself, is it true
Good
or no?
example. Well, let me give you another example. Let's suppose, but no, let's don't suppose. Do you believe Superman is real?
No, it's not real.
You don't believe in it, right?
No.
That means you wouldn't watch any of Superman movies because you don't believe it's real.
Yeah,
That
I
means
do
you
it
wouldn't
like a
talk
for
about Superman.
Mhm.
No, right?
I do it like for fun for a while, and then I will give up at the end.
Just
But
because you
what I'm
give up
saying,
at the end, so that means at least you would do that, right? So that's what I'm doing. Um, I don't believe in it. I don't believe that it's real, but that doesn't mean there's no need to talk about it or search about it.
like okay, okay,
At least
is
God
that is
concept
that
is more
important?
ambiguous than the Superman because Superman is, we think it's fictional and we have quite evidence about that. But when it comes to God, it's older, right? It's very old idea. So
It's the bigger idea.
yeah, and also maybe it's real. I just don't know it. I don't believe in it, but I also don't know. I'm an agnostic atheist, to be precise. So yeah. Well, what about you? Do you believe
Yes, I am believing it. Yeah,
Muslim?
I can say that I am a Muslim because I Muslim mean that who someone that who surrender. And I don't know, like, do you know Arabic language? But it's in the like in the dictionary, it mean that someone who surrendered to the God. So I am Muslim. Yeah, I am surrendered to the God that who created me, and I
Okay,
believe that there's a destiny who covers me, and I cannot escape from anything that he will give it to me, even as
okay.
good, even as bad.
You
So
believe
I'm
in
a
many
Muslim
things.
person
Okay, you believe in many things. So then, why do you believe a God exists?
because how can I say that? Like if example, if I am afraiding about like ants gonna make me sick, and like if I like if an ant's gonna touch my hands, example, and it's gonna make me sick, if I'm believing that, and then when the ants comes to me and then touch my hands and I got sick all the time, like a 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, fifth time, maybe it's been happen like 50 time, and then I start to believe that yes, ants is making me sick, so it's become a reality. It's like become real because you can see the result physically, result of the belief that I have.
Yeah,
So it's the same thing.
I don't think it's the same thing because, like, it's evident that ants exist, right? It's also evident that humans exist. So
But
in
it's
your
like a
example,
stupid idea that
there are two
ants is gonna
subjects.
touch me.
Okay, like that's another thing I will mention about it. But in your example, those two subjects are real, right? They both exist. Yeah, and you know that, right? So when it comes to the relation between those two things, it's another topic, okay? Your belief about the actions of that thing and the effects on you, kind of we can relate that and we can explain in many different ways. But when it comes to existence of those things, both of them we have evidence for their existence, right? But when it comes to God's existence, it's not the same. So your analogy doesn't fit.
What I try to explain here, when I believe something, even is so much stupid thing. Like
Okay.
example, I will give you another thing. Okay, let's say that
But I
uh,
think so. You will change the example, but I think you didn't understand what I said because whatever the example, it will
you
be
said the boat
similar.
is the real thing, and
Yeah,
you know that ants exist,
yeah,
and
and
the God is
humans.
doesn't. You cannot know that God is doesn't
I
exist.
have
So
never
that's what
said
I'm.
God doesn't exist, but also, okay, if you believe in it, that doesn't mean it exists or it will exist. For example, right now,
No,
if I
but
start to
it doesn't
believe
cannot do.
in, right now, if I start to believe in, let's say, uh, unicorns, if I believe in it and I feel happy about their existence, it affects me, it changes my mood, okay? That means they're real, they really exist.
Yes, that's
Yes.
what that's what I try to explain. Like if you believe in
Yeah.
unicorn, and then if you believe, look, listen to me first. If you believe in unicorn, and then it's changed you, and it affects you in the physically, like it gives you some kind of power, and then you can like fight with the people, and then you're gonna be successful because you believe the unicorn is mean that is real for you because it's become a real now because your belief you can see the result of your belief.
Okay. But there's no
So
real for you for me. They're not like you cannot say that reality is that much different for all of us, right? So to
what
be
is
able to
real
say
then? What is reality for you?
that's another topic, and I don't have much time for it. But if I say I believe unicorns are real, that doesn't mean it's real for you, right? So for what about the existence of the moon? If I say I don't think the moon exists, it's not real to me, you would be laughing at me, right? So you can understand what I mean by real. So we can both reach the same conclusions about reality, right? Or the things that they really exist, we can reach the same, we can observe at the same time together, right? When we look at the sky, we can see it. But if I tell you that, hey, Mustafa, I see unicorns in the sky, don't you see? You will not see them. So you can say, oh, but it's your reality. Okay, it's not my reality. That's why I don't see them. And that conversation doesn't make any sense. Anyway, maybe we can talk next time. Thanks for joining and thanks for the conversation.